see that lighting. Both of the lightings are kind of creepy, huh? Hi, welcome to, I'm going to leave that away. Welcome to Cat Harmon Yoga. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Today is our week for manifestation, meditation, motivation, talk for the week. So we have been moving through this series, and it's been a journey. It's been a journey, right? So we were working on how to be. We were working on how to find our joy, our passion. We were allowing ourselves to be messy, even when it's uncomfortable, right? So this week we are noticing how we hold space for ourselves. And that can look a million different ways, and I don't ever want anybody on this channel to think that when I'm teaching or speaking that I believe that my way is the only way. What I believe is my way has really helped me and changed and shifted my life in big ways, and I hope that it inspires you to find something that resonates with you in that same way. Maybe it's similar, maybe it's completely different. So don't hold yourself inside this box of what for example today, of what holding space for yourself looks like. So that being said, I'll kind of talk about a couple of ways that I have found over this past month to hold space for myself, and the struggles I've had with that. How about that? That's where we'll start today. So I noticed, as I spoke before, that I wasn't always putting myself first, even though I was teaching that to others, because, I wanted to help. I wanted to do as much as I can to serve humanity. And whether that's programming that I have developed as a child or through generations, or maybe that's a part of what I'm supposed to be doing here. And I'm on the journey to learning that and being okay with what it is. Because if it is a trauma response to want to help others before myself, that's still okay. There's nothing wrong with the why. The why just completes the story a little bit more, and it gives us a place of clarity to move from there. So this month, when I would go to do things that were of service for others, I would notice that I was running into a lot of walls. It was hard. It was a struggle. I was confused and really emotional about it, because that's how I guess maybe I hold my value, is attached to that idea of how much I can help and serve those around me, my community. So this month, when those days would show up, it would be like a complete shutdown. So what I was able to do was allow myself to just be kind of messy. Really, I do believe, and it is a challenge, and we can definitely go into this kind of stuff deeper with David, but with my husband, but communication of where you are and having somebody be able to hold that space for you, an accountability partner. And it's not just my husband. I have other wonderful people that help me out. Definitely Amy, that's on here. She's awesome. My whole friend group, really. But sometimes it's a little harder to be vulnerable outside of your core relationship. So today I'll just talk about with my partner. So telling him that I have been activated. Now that's a new word I'm working into my vocabulary, as opposed to triggered, because I feel like logically I know that triggers are opportunities to heal or to grow or to shed and shift. But the word still has this negative connotation from a society standpoint and even a personal standpoint. So I like to shift it to activated. And so when I feel activated, I communicate it to the best of my ability. Now, when I started doing this a couple years ago, it wasn't really smooth. And it's still not smooth, but it's getting a lot better. Definitely because I'm allowing myself to be a little bit more vulnerable. But with being activated and allowing yourself to state that to somebody else that can see you for you and not for your trigger and not for your reaction, not for being activated, it really allows space for that energy to move, because that's all it wants to do. It wants to move and it wants to be processed. It wants to go back to where it came from in your energetic system, because it's been stored and stuck. And that can cause friction, and that can cause reactions. We'll just call it that, because it can be any type of reaction. So when I allow myself to be vulnerable, to share that I have been activated, and trust, it's a big one, trust that my partner is going to hold space for me. And if it's not partner, it can be friend, it can be, family, whatever. It can be me. You can reach out and use me. But that is going to allow all those things that are showing up as we begin to love ourselves, because they're not going to be able to stay. I will be super honest with you. If you're on this journey of self-love, of raising your frequency, of really trying to tune into your most authentic self, there are things that are going to fall away. There are things that you are going to have to let go of to level up. And it's not that those things are bad. It's just that they can't live in the frequency that you are on your way to. So allow them to fall away with compassion and grace and kindness to the best of your ability. And I definitely went off topic there, but I truly believe that. Hopefully we can get some more videos in soon about some of that stuff that we've really been working on together as partners. I just believe that communication is such a big part of this loving yourself transformation, because for me, for so many years, I did not say what I thought, what I felt, because I thought it was going to make somebody else uncomfortable or shift the energy of a situation. So I just kept it to myself. And I don't ever mean to communicate from a place of fear or anger or any of that. But if that's how it starts, be compassionate with yourself, because you're learning a new skill. And how do we learn? By practicing, right? So how can we hold space for ourselves this week and hopefully in the future? Pick one area of your life that you know that you put yourself on the back burner. So for me, it's definitely just not saying what I would like to be doing in those moments, and just making sure that everybody else is okay. And I've noticed that when I just speak my truth from a place of love, and we get to a certain place, that it really, the things that I wanted to do really don't mess up anything. They don't, in the big scheme of things, it's better. It's better because not only am I able to communicate what I need to those around me, but I allow myself to have what it wants, which fills my cup up as well. So it's just, I think for me, it's the best thing that I can work on right now, to hold space for myself. Please, if you need support in that area, please don't hesitate for 1 second to reach out to me through lovetheshitoutofyourself.com, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, whatever is comfortable for you. I would love to offer you that support. And it doesn't have to look like anything fancy, right? So let's pull a card. I'm kind of feeling, these are oracle cards. My wonderful friend, I'm going to burn the house down with this incense. My wonderful friend, Chrissy, got this card pack for me, and it's called the Enchanted Map, as I'm like goofily over here trying not to burn the house down. The Enchanted Map, and it's just been a really amazing oracle deck since I got it. So we'll shuffle them up, kind of see if there's anything else that we really need to discuss this last week, right? This is the last week of the challenge. Oh, that one just flew right out. Let's see what it is. Oh my gosh, it's what we started with. I don't know if you could see this or not, but it's into the unknown. That's literally how we started this journey. Oh, okay, let's read it out. Um, just intuitively, into the unknown. I mean, that's where we're at. If you have never put self care at the top of your list and you're starting it now, it's going to reshape your entire reality. Please believe me on that. So when things start looking crazy around you, you're not crazy. You are shifting. And if you need support, don't hesitate to reach out for it, because it can get weird, it can get dark. Um, what was that? Set number 7, into the unknown. Trust, and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. That's what we're talking about, right? This is one of those times. You are required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Woo, right? Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. And that's really what we're talking about on a like neurological level, is these paths have been formed over our life, over generations of thoughts. This is the way it is. And we are trying to create a new path. So it's not always going to be easy in the beginning, right? It's hard, but then boop, eventually, this is the new reality. This is the new thought. Okay, so path, you are a path maker. Yeah. Okay, so whatever your inquiry, trust that you will be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. And I'm telling you what, when you start the self-care journey, you begin to find those things about you that are truly, purely magic. We all have beautiful gifts, whatever that is. It's already there inside of you. When you start to care for yourself, they'll unlock on their own. You won't have to do, well, I mean, you got to do the work, but you won't have to do anything for the gift. The gift is already there. Oh, okay. Let's get into our meditation for today. It's just going to be a short one, a little bit of mantra work maybe. We'll see how it unfolds. Find yourself into a comfortable space. If you can, have your seat or your feet connected to the earth. Take a big breath in through the nose. Look around your surroundings, where you are. And as you exhale, close the eyes. Begin to drop into your body, into this moment. Feeling the heaviness, the weight of the arms and the legs as you melt a little bit deeper into the center of you. Softening the back of the neck, the face, the jaw, the shoulders. And for the next few moments, I want you to draw awareness to the back of your heart. How does that space feel? Is there a sensation there of any kind? No judgment, no attachment to what it is. If you can, begin to visualize or feel as if that space between the back of your heart chakra, between your shoulder blades, begins to open up. There's a green glowing light coming through the back of that heart chakra. It's coming in. We're allowing ourselves to receive love, support, compassion, patience, not only from others, but from ourselves. Take about 3 breaths in that space, really envisioning that green light filling you up from the back of the heart chakra. Bringing your awareness back to your feet. Up to the crown of the head. Whether you allow yourself to feel it or not, you are always loved. You are always supported. Let that feeling in. That feeling of safety, of connectedness. You're exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment, so allow yourself to just be. Slowly bringing the eyes back open into this space. Thank you so much for being here today, guys. As always, I'm so grateful that you are taking care of yourself and that you're choosing me to do it with. I'm just unbelievably honored. If you would like these videos that we've been doing over the past month to keep happening, let us know in the comments. Definitely have been enjoying it, so I don't know what it's going to look like in February, but I'm enjoying it. If you're just finding this video and it's nowhere near January 2022, head to lovetheshitoutofyourself.com. We're going to have our newsletter on there, our weekly newsletter, and our socials are on there as well if you want to follow us and keep up with what we got going on. We are heading home next week. Very exciting. We're going back, getting ready for Soul Harmony Fest. So that's very exciting, and we hope you guys are along for the ride. Enjoy the day. Enjoy yourself. Hold space for yourself. I'll see you guys on Friday at 12 o'clock for our live yoga flow. Bye.